Okay, so MPC Live. And we're going to go through sequences, tracks, and arrangements. Sequences, tracks, and arrangements as I know them thus far, which, is fairly new. This is what, week 5 of owning this. And I've delved a little bit here and there. And I got to tell you, it's a learning curve, but a lot of the functions are similar to other types of DAWs, and it's just going to be so much fun. So, creating music right away with it was yeah, who doesn't want to do that right out of the box? And this is capable of doing it right out of the box. I have it going into the task cam so that um, I can record all of this, including the setup, and not just doing the recording through internally within the MPC itself. So making the song in structures is nice. In terms of what I mean by structures is using sequences, tracks, and arrangements. Uh, Building the layers is what I really enjoy doing. So that's what I'm um, aspiring to achieve is multi-layered, and, and of course it gets elongated. But the structures I'm talking about are even the little increments. So we can do loops of measures, and that's what gets really special. The bars, they call the bars and measures, both synonymous words in music. And that can be, I tested it, I can dial that to over 1500. I don't, which just means it's not going to repeat until 1500 bars. And depending on what your BPM is set to, math that out, 128 beats per minute. That's not slow, but it's not super fast. 1500 measures of that, it's going to take a while. So, building in 2 bars is very advantageous because every 2 bars, that pattern will repeat. So, I like to start closer to 96, 98, right in that range. A little bit slower, so it'll draw out, and you can always change things and speed things up later. Okay, so the trap kit, it's a basic trap kit. It's the default that it opens to when starting a new project, and I play with it. Mm, yeah, it's fun. Each of these, some of these pads, each of them has a different expression. This one. So it gets intricate, and then you can also glide across them. Okay, so let's just get a 2 sequence going. So I'm going to record, and that's just arming it. And then when I hit play, I'll get a 4 beat count, and I'll just put in a little something. So that will repeat until I press stop. Set it back to the beginning. And then select track, and I go to an open one. Wait a minute. Why did it go to that? Oh, not select track. Create, add a track, and then put in a plugin. Now, the plugin right now is Fabric. I can change that. Let's go to Hype. All I did was click that. Change Hype Almighty to, oh, I don't know. Kind of interesting. See what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. So, go back to the beginning of it. Now, I would put overdub because I'm going to be, or I could hit record too. Yeah, I can hit record and play. It's not, nothing is on this track, so it's not recording over anything. But it will also play what I just laid down on track 1. Okay, so that's that arrangement for that particular plugin. Hype. Real, what does that say? Marimba? Yeah. Okay, so that's to arrangement. I can make a second arrangement. This one's unused. I hit record. It will be the same instrument, but a different arrangement. And I'll show you how it's utilized. Okay, so that's that arrangement. Plug-in 1 arrangement. I'm highlighted in there. I'm going to switch to the other arrangement. Oh, because I was still recording. I didn't hit stop. It played over it. See, that's how I learn. So, I can't undo the erase because it'll erase the whole thing. I have to put in a new melody. Huh. Yeah, essentially, that undoing just was moot. Okay. Okay, so I have to hit stop. I liked that melody too. Let's try to recreate it. Ready? Here we go. Okay. So I hit stop. Now we can hit play and just let it play. And then when I go back to the other arrangement, so that could be used for like call and response type of stuff. Or, drop in another beat. Or you could put anything over there. So that is essentially a sequence. I have this track. Wait. Why does it say that? I don't want to overdub. Why isn't it showing? Let's go to that track. That's the track that has 2 arrangements. So I don't have an arrangement on track 1. That's right. Let's see if I can make a complementary arrangement though on this one. Here. Make a complementary arrangement to the second arrangement of track 2. Okay, let's try something. not that complimentary. So there's variations going on in there. Many variations going on there. A lot of possibilities. It's like a chessboard or a pool table. Just countless of options. So that's something to explore. That was only 2 tracks, right? Yeah, that's submix 1. So I had the drums with two arrangements on the drums, right? That one called arrangement and the other one number 1. I don't know why that nomenclature's there. Why this one's called arrangement. I believe I could even make this say that. I've seen that before, but why it says arrangement only right now, and this one says I still confusing. I just have to play with it more. So that's just one sequence with 2 tracks. Let's add another track. Do we want to do a MIDI? Don't need to. No, it's not necessary. Just another plugin. In on that plugin. Why isn't it showing me in the map below that? Thank you. Fabric. Choose a different option. Oh, one of those ones I had to buy, but I chose not to buy it, and it's in there for. Let's get a piano in there. Yeah, I just stuck with them in my menus now, and I just forget sometimes. Oh, I can't use that one. Ooh, that one rings. I don't know. It might be already ringing enough. Oh, we can lower it too, huh? Let's lower it a few octaves. Lowered octaves, right? Transpose. You can transpose it up. Screen. Transpose. Go down a couple octaves. Oh, what I also wanted to experiment with, besides sticking in another instrument, is changing the bars right now. So if I changed them to 4, and then went back to the beginning, press play. That's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's essentially 2 blank spaces in there. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I need to mess with that right now. Keep it at 2. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get something down there. 2 bars. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's way clashy. Let's see, let's just change the sound first. Because essentially it's just data. It's not an instrument, it's just data. So the pattern is already set in there. Let's see if we can just even change the piano. That's less clashy. Yeah. Let's lower it though. No. Let's keep it up there. Maybe raise it? No. Let's keep it there. Okay. Alright, let's do a second arrangement for this plugin. Why not? Okay, back to 0. Record. Ooh, that's very classy. Okay. So that's the original arrangement. Okay, let's see. See, back to plugin 2. Did I only do one arrangement here? No, I did that one too. Oh, that's less clashy. That's less clashy. Whoa, that's way less clashy. I like that. Happy accidents. Cool. I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Let's see. I started learning about the step sequencer, and I really want to delve into that because this step sequencer isn't just a step sequencer. There's menus under each button, under each of these 16 steps, and then you can actually expand that to 32. So yeah, I was going through them, and they're very useful because what I was doing in between here, switching between tracks and switching between arrangements, and then eventually switching between sequences. But I'm still only working in a single sequence. Having graduated to multi-sequences, but that will soon be coming. And these buttons up here can function as the different tracks and the different arrangements and the different sequences. So it's like keyboard shortcutting. Yeah, definitely. So I'll be getting into that eventually. But for now, I'm going to close this and call it a lesson.